Well, a Ben Hill County judge is considering a challenge to the most recent charges in the Tara Grinstead case.
That decision rests on whether or not the charges are within the statute of limitations.
WALB News 10's Alicia Lewis was at today's hearing, and she joins us live with what happened in court. Alicia?
Good evening, Carla and Heidi. Several witnesses were called to the stand today to recall their involvement in the search and disappearance for Tara Grinstead. Judge must decide when law enforcement first learned about information that would merit charges. The defense argues the first information came in 2005 when a witness reported that a co-worker told him he overheard Bo Dukes and Ryan Duke discussing the death of Tara Grinstead. That information would be outside the statute of limitations. The state argues the information came much later, in 2017, when the GBI acted on witness statements that may have been made to the GBI years earlier.
The entire time I had this case, it was a missing persons case, so I was not aware that she was no longer alive at that point. I don't know about factual basis. I just know that those were names that I wasn't familiar with, and my understanding was that that had already been looked into and had already been handled.
Did you talk with him about having the DNA swabbed?
I don't recall whether we did or not. It's been so long ago.
She says she inquired about both Ryan Duke and Bo Dukes after receiving a tip, but says she was told the case had already been followed up on. If she did know a crime was committed in 2008, then the 4-year statute of limitation would have begun to run, but it's up to the judge to decide.
You know, once I discussed this with Mr. Rockwell and was told this had already been followed up on and dealt with and nothing of evidentiary value had come from it, there was plenty of other leads that I could look at for this case. There's other names she mentions in this same report.
As of today, there has been no determination or ruling filed today by the judge, but the judge did give the district attorney about 20 days for Bo Dukes' attorney to file a motion, to respond to the motion filed by Bo Dukes' attorney. Reporting live in Ben Hill, Alicia Lewis, WALB, your hometown news source.
Now here's some background on the case. Bo Dukes is one of 2 suspects in Grinstead's disappearance. To recap, Grinstead went missing in 2005 after attending an event in Ocilla. A break in that case finally came in 2017 when Ryan Duke was arrested for murder in connection with Grinstead's disappearance. Ryan Duke was taken into custody in Irwin County. Later that year, in 2017, Bo Dukes was indicted by a Ben Hill County grand jury.
Bo Dukes was charged with concealing death, tampering with evidence, and hindering the apprehension or punishment of a criminal. That indictment said Bo Dukes burned Tara Grinstead's body in Ben Hill County in October of 2005. Fast forward to 2022, Ryan Duke was acquitted of murder in the Tara Grinstead case in Irwin County. In his trial, he alleged Bo Dukes killed Tara Grinstead instead. That leads us to today's hearing, where Bo Dukes' attorneys are calling for the case against Dukes to be dropped.
Now, if you want to learn more about Tara Grinstead and this case as it has developed since 2005, head to our website, WALB.com.